Let's jump right into the top three big stories of the day. That first one is that school shooting in Georgia. We are following all the developments of this case. 4 people dead, at least 9 injured, and we will have the very latest on the investigation.
That's right. Also, political transparency with the Democratic vice presidential candidate Tim Walz ready to make a campaign stop in Erie tomorrow, and his counterpart in Erie last week. We're finding out the importance of all of these campaign visits to our local voters.
Yeah, a lot of big candidates starting to make their way to Erie. It should be interesting to see how that kind of pans out come election day. And road trip to the NFL kickoff. The NFL season kicks off in just over 24 hours, and our Mark Gruzy and Phil Board are on a road trip to Kansas City as the Chiefs prepare to square off against the Baltimore Ravens. We're going to have a live report from them coming up in just a couple of moments.
That's right, but we're going to move to the main desk here to talk a little bit more about these top stories tonight. And Ariana Moyer is here. She's talking trending news in just a moment as well. But first, political transparency.
So Democratic vice presidential nominee Tim Walz will be in Erie tomorrow, where he is expected to attend an evening event with voters and talk about what's at stake come November. And just a week ago, J.D. Vance, the Republican running mate, was in town where he talked about the trucking industry, inflation, and immigration, all issues that are important to voters, especially this time around. And local party heads say hearing about the issues that are important to the average American appeals to voters. And party heads also said that when candidates take the time to answer questions from reporters or shake hands and talk to attendees, that makes a big difference as well.
Erie's oldest African-American church is celebrating its 150th anniversary. St. James AME Church, founded in 1874 with just 6 members, has had a number of homes throughout the years. After breaking ground in 1986, the location on East 11th Street has been the congregation's home, and for 47 years, St. James AME was the only black church in Erie. Since then, they helped launch other churches, and they've grown leaders too. 9 NAACP presidents have come from the church, as well as city and county council members, school board members, even teachers. Later tonight, we will learn how St. James AME plans to celebrate and plan for the next 150 years. These stories can be found, of course, on our website.